everyone! Well, we just finished discussing how important hard drives are for a computer to run properly. To review, storage is the hard drive's main responsibility. Everything you keep on your computer is on the hard drive. Not just your documents, not just your pictures, not just your music and videos, but also your programs, your preferences, even your operating system. They are all stored on your computer's hard drive. So as we learned previously, hard drives are very important to your computer. For my next lecture, I want all of you to be able to identify when your hard drive needs replaced. I do have a PowerPoint slide that goes along with my lecture that I will show you. Also, I'll have my assistant pass out the PowerPoint slides to you now so that you can take notes if you need to. The title of this lecture is called 5 Signs Your Hard Drive Needs Replaced. So let's go ahead and get started. So okay guys, the first sign that your hard drive needs replaced is your computer might be running really slow, it might freeze a lot, or show the blue screen of death. Now I do want to point out that these are very unspecific signs that can be caused by a lot of different things. However, regardless of what the issue behind these symptoms is, it is recommended that you immediately make a backup of all of your files. If these problems occur after the fresh installation or in the Windows Safe mode, it is almost certain that it is due to a bad hardware and possibly a failing hard drive. The second sign that your hard drive needs replaced is called an error message. More specifically, a corrupted data message, and this error message will show up on your computer screen. If you're beginning to find files that fail to open and are corrupted, even though they were saved without any errors, or if any files suddenly disappear, you might have a bad hard drive. While again this could be due to a multitude of issues, it is also a typical sign for a gradual hard drive failure. Next, the third sign is the accumulation of bad sectors. Now you're probably thinking, folks, what does bad sectors mean? Well, bad sectors are areas of the hard drive that do not maintain data integrity. They are automatically masked by the operating system and therefore it's hard to identify, especially if large amounts of the disk are currently in use. If you actually run into bad sectors, however, that certainly is a bad sign. The good news, though, is that Windows can check for bad sectors when you perform a format command. Next, the fourth sign your hard drive needs replaced is strange sounds coming from your computer. Who all in this classroom has heard some strange sounds coming from your computer? Probably a lot of you. When you hear the strange noises coming from your hard drive, it may be too late already. A repetitive sound, also known as the click of death, is caused by the head, as it is trying to write the data and recovers from the errors in doing so. Grinding or screeching noises indicate that parts of the hardware, for example, the bearings or the spindle motor, are failing. Finally, the fifth sign your hard drive needs replaced is called smart data. Smart data stands for self-monitoring, analysis, and reporting technology. There are tools that aim to predict hard drive failure by reading the smart data that is recorded by the operating system. Unfortunately, like most other methods that I have used, smart is unreliable in predicting the hard drive failure, and the catastrophe will often happen before the warning of your smart kicks in. So, as you can tell, there's really no 100% way of knowing when your laptop's hard drive is bad. If you notice one of the 5 signs that we talked about happening to your laptop, I would for sure take your laptop to a PC technician for further diagnosis. So, to be sure you won't lose any data stored on your laptop, always keep backups of your data on a second hard drive, such as this one. The likelihood that both hard drives will fail at the same time is very rare. An exception would be natural disasters such as floods or fires. For these cases, I recommend to keep a copy of your most important data in a different physical location even. For example, at work, with a friend, or possibly on the cloud using Google Drive or iCloud. Okay, so I know that was a lot of information. So let's take about a 5-minute break After the break, I will demonstrate how to actually replace a hard drive in a laptop so you can see what we've been talking about. After the demonstration, I will ask for any questions you all have about replacing a hard drive. Thank you.